I'm Chris Reckel. He's Orlando Brown Jr. Orlando, we're back at it after the bye week. You feeling refreshed? How you feeling right now?
Man, I feel great, man. I mean, I think those 7 days off was needed. You know, I think the energy in the building has been great, man. We were in the building on Monday. Everybody seemed extremely focused and a lot better, man. I'm excited to get back to work this week.
It's only been 6 weeks of the season, but it seems like that was a whole season within itself. Do you kind of feel like you can reset now? It's a whole new thing?
Yeah, man. I mean, that's the thing about football is there's so many ups and downs through the season, and there's so many different stressors that you're dealing with on the field, off the field, man. You try to minimize it and be able to focus on ball. But, I mean, like as I said, man, that bye week is so important just for the mental break as well.
All right. Now, usually we would break down highlights from the last week's game. We don't have any because they didn't have a game, but we do have the highlights of your bye week.
Yes,
so
we
let's
do.
start it off with you watched Anchorman. I asked if that was the first time you watched Anchorman. You said it's about 100 times.
Yeah.
What is it about Anchorman? Why do you like it?
I don't know, man. I felt like it was something that I needed to watch this week, so I watched Anchorman earlier in the week. That was something that I kind of did, man. What else we got going on this week? I played a little pickleball as well.
That's something you said you were going to do.
Yes, yeah. This is kind of my way of keeping the blood flowing, getting a quick, easy sweat, man. Not too strenuous, not too crazy. One of my favorite things to do.
Did you win? Is the question.
Of course, man.
Of course.
Of course.
Of course. Just had to ask.
Oh yeah. I'm a tennis guy at heart anyway. And then, man, another thing we did, man, we binged Follow House of Usher, man, which was a great TV show. I'm scared of scary movies and scary TV shows.
See, I'm not either, but is this scary? Can I get through it?
I think you might be able to do it, man. It was just more thrilling than horror. So.
All right, I've been looking for a new show to binge, so there you go. And you guys will have one heck of a test ahead of you because San Francisco, they've been really good all year despite losing the last 2 games on their schedule. What do you see when you look at the 49ers?
Yeah, I mean, this is another really good football team, man. And honestly, we got some really good football teams coming down the stretch that we got to face, man. This is the first team fresh off the bye for us. I know things are, they're somewhat in, backs against the wall, man. Lost the last 2. I think they're going to their bye week after this. So they're going to be hungry. They're going to be fiery. They're at home. They just lost in prime time, man, against, the Minnesota Vikings. Man, this is a good football team. And as always, as I always say, man, they're great in the trenches. It seems like we've played every single top team that has a top defensive line. But, we'll have our hands full, man. We got to come out and execute.
What makes the Niners defensive front different than a lot of others? Because they're putting up the numbers. They got the dudes all across the board.
Yeah, man, they have a very unique scheme in the sense of the way that they ask their defensive linemen to play. They ask them to get upfield, get off the ball, and that's something that they do a really good job of, man. It's putting pressure on a lot of quarterbacks just with the play style, the width that they play with, and getting off the ball really fast.
All right, the Niners are going to be a tough test for Orlando's keys. Take us through these. They're simple, but it's what you got to do.
Yeah, man, focus. Being on the road, Levi Stadium is going to be a crazy environment, man. I think that's really important for us to be able to focus. Execution, man. Executing the snap count, executing the play call, the system, the scheme, and playing complementary football as a football team, man. This is a good football team we're about to face, but we got to do our job in all 3 phases, go out here and win this game.
Hey there. Yeah, you could stop watching right now, but let's be honest, you don't want to do that. Hit the links or click subscribe to see more amazing content from all of us here at Local 12.